So this curriculum night video is for drawing painting and advanced drawing painting. They are a split class, so they're blended together. And advanced drawing painting kids do some different things from drawing painting, and we'll get into that a little bit later. My name is Emily Mcgowan, and I am one of the teachers who teaches drawing painting at Adams High School. So in this video, we're going to go over a little bit about me. Here's an example of student work too. About the course, the syllabus, and student work. So here's a picture of me with my two Cavaliers. This is my 4th year teaching at Adams, and then I did a half year in elementary before coming to Adams. My dream has always been to be an art teacher since I was 5 years old, so I am living a dream. My job is seriously a dream come true, and I love coming to school every day. Maybe not waking up so early, but that's okay. I went to U of M in Ann Arbor. I went to their art school for my first degree, and then I have a master's in teaching from Wayne State University, and I loved both of those schools. Here's pictures from a workshop I did. I'm always wanting to know more and learn more, and that sounds so ridiculous and cliche. But I'm really interested in social work right now. So I'm thinking about taking some classes in social work, but I'm always trying to improve. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist. It's kind of a problem. My role model, this is what I tell kids, is my mom. We're kind of like the Gilmore Girls. We're always compared to them, except we had way more animals growing up. I teach AP studio art or art and design. And then I also teach ceramics, drawing, painting, 2D art. I'm not teaching 2D art this year, but I love ceramics. I love AP. I love all the classes I teach. And I also run art club and National Art Honor Society at Adams with Miss Lamone. Here's pictures of kittens that had a bath. So they look like little aliens. I've had hundreds of cats my whole life because I was involved in rescue growing up with my mom. And we fostered so many animals. I've been so fortunate. I'm an animal lover through and through. Just started gardening, so if I'm ever stressed, you'll see me out in my garden, but I won't tell you where I live. And these are pictures of my 2 senior dogs with Santa and Mrs. Claus. I am obviously an animal lover. So about the course, drawing, painting. What do I want students to accomplish? I want them to build on drawing and painting skills and knowledge from 2D art exploration. So that's the prerequisite for this course. To develop visual and verbal communication skills, to build their confidence, perseverance, and resilience. And that's going to transfer into other content areas in their life overall. I really want to build confidence, and making art, part of that is persevering and being resilient. I want students to learn more about themselves through art and expand their knowledge and appreciation of art, and then to develop a skill set and creative thinking skills, problem solving skills that set them apart from everyone else. They're going to leave this class with some amazing things that people who didn't take the class aren't going to have, and that's going to set them apart, and they're going to walk away with work that they're proud of, and I'm so excited for them. My room is going to be a safe space. It's going to be a break from other classes where they get to use the right side of their brain. And that's one of the best parts about being an art teacher. Advanced drawing painting kids, so they do, they're differentiated from drawing painting kids as far as their independence, their choice, the level at which they're completing their work. So it's a higher level, and I have higher expectations for the quality of their work because they've taken the course before. So projects we'll be doing, oh, this is so exciting. Okay, first we're gonna do elements and principles, review those. All the kids already know them from 2D art exploration. We're going to do bookbinding and making sketchbooks that we'll use throughout the semester. And then we'll do a still life drawing in reverse, which means it's a drawing with white on black paper. So drawing painting kids will be creating origami setups, and advanced drawing painting kids will be drawing transparent objects. Then we'll do a fractured self-portrait. This one is always so much fun. Drawing painting kids just use graphite. Advanced drawing painting kids use different media. More projects. We really get into painting and drawing painting. In 2D art exploration, it's more of an introduction to painting. specifically watercolor. In drawing painting, we focus on acrylic painting, which is so much fun. So we're going to be doing vector painting and pixelated paintings. The pixelated paintings are going to be done by advanced drawing painting students, but this is learning about color mixing, color theory, just getting warmed up and reviewing that and taking it a step further. Well, many steps further. Then kids are going to work together to create a master study. So everyone's going to get a canvas and they're going to work together to recreate a final painting. And then we'll do an abstract acrylic landscape painting. And then finally, kids are going to have a final project, and that's going to be up to them. And I will be a guide for them as they complete that. But I'm hoping in the top left corner, you'll see there's portraits. These are portraits. This is from the Memory Project. They're portraits of of kids in India who live in foster homes who don't have families. And we send these portraits. Students complete these portraits and send them over to these children. And it really, it's incredible. It's life-changing. So I'm hoping if there's time, we get to this, but we for sure do it in art club and NAHS. It's for advanced students, and drawing painting is definitely full of advanced students. So expectations, feel free to pause this video. I'm not going to read all of that to you, but it's in the syllabus. And basically what I tell students is I will treat you with respect so you know how to treat me. And not just that, but because they deserve respect. Feel free to do anything that doesn't cause a problem for anyone else. I tell kids that includes me, that includes them, that includes the people around them, any paras, if we have paras or guests in the classroom. And then if students cause a problem, they're going to be the one to solve it. If they can't or choose not to, I'll have to do something, but that depends on the student because they're each different, and it depends on the situation. And then if they ever feel something's unfair, they can let me know quietly and we'll talk. And then most importantly, well, second most importantly, maybe, take advantage of being in art and go above and beyond. That kind of speaks for itself. And then have fun, of course. Oh, real quick, all of the materials that we're using, so there's this caution symbol right here, so I don't forget. All the materials we're using are safe, but if they're misused, they could be considered unsafe. I also, we have a limited budget, so I ask students to only use what they need, but I do make sure students have everything they need in the class. But again, everything we use is safe. And then if anyone's kind of misusing materials, which I've only ever had happen once, then they get alternative materials, and that's no fun. My cell phone policy. So basically, students are allowed to use their cell phones in class. I hope they use them as a resource and listen to music as they work, but they have to be using their time wisely. They can't just be sitting on their phone during class. And then no phones out during instruction. That's pretty straightforward. I'll give the kids a reminder if they need one, and then if I have to talk to them again, I'll take their phone and give it back at the end of class. But if I had to keep talking to them, a parent or guardian would have to pick it up at the end of the day. I've never had to do that before. Well, once, but that's it. In 4 years, that's it. Every time that a student completes a project or a big assignment, they're going to grade themselves. So here's an example of the rubric they might see. And there's reflective questions that follow that. So get them reflecting on their work. And then late assignments, this stuff is kind of yucky. Like it's all the nitty gritty stuff. So we'll get to fun stuff in a minute. All assignments have to be completed on or before the due date. Late work is marked down unless the student communicated the need for extra time with me before the due date. And then if it's more than a week after the due date and there's no extenuating circumstances, I will not be taking missing work. But again, if you feel anything's unfair, just talk to me, seriously. Okay, so we have an Instagram for our art department, AHS Highlander Art, and it is so cool. You can see we do really crazy things, and you can see what students are up to. Here's an example of work from drawing painting, but I was going to include, here's a field trip we took with some of our advanced classes in our art club and NAHS. I was going to include examples of student work separately, but it's all on our Instagram. So if you want to see what we're doing in the classroom, if you want to see student work, if you want to be inspired, go to our Instagram page. It's so fun. And it really allows the kids to you know, it encourages them to work hard. It's so funny how that works. And they want to have their work featured on the page, and they want to do a good job. And it's just a way to highlight their accomplishments, and to share what we're doing with families and other students who might be interested in art. My email is on the screen. So I'm so excited your kid is in this class. Your student, I guess, is in this class. Any questions, comments, concerns you have, I'm always here. I'm here for your kids, and I'm just so excited they're in this art class, because it might be a once in a lifetime opportunity for some kids, and they're going to walk away with some amazing skills and some amazing stuff. So thank you. And then feel free to email me if you have any questions.